some of the first stuff I dug. This just came out. This is a cool jar. You can see it has a basket weave, and I really like these jars. I'm really getting into collecting them. So my first jar is one of these real pretty lattice work jars, and you can see I got a lot more work to do, so let me keep going here. I'm coming into a little pocket of bottles, a pretty 1930-ish. Here's vinegar or whatever it is. I like it, it's pretty. I don't know if I'll keep it, but nice bottle nevertheless for the time period that it is. We have another bottle over here. We'll get it out and see what it is. And this, of course, is another. It has a handle. It's another, like, White House screw cap. So, 2 Art Deco bottles, or Deco bottles, and we'll see what else is down in here, okay? Let's keep going. Easy digging today. Well, I like to show live digs. It's just fun to watch people dig, and this dump has some stuff that pretty much close to the surface. I can dig it and show you. There's a flask right there, so let's dig it out and see what it is. It's probably nothing. And of course, it's pretty much melted, seeing that it's in the melted section. This area got really rough back in the day, so digging this stuff is hard because of it, most of it being melted. Here's another bottle. What's that one? Another one of those. They're all over and they're worthless, unfortunately. There's nothing valuable about them or collectible. I mean, they're so plain they're not even worth putting in a window. I got something else there. Ketchup. A lot of the stuff in this dump are actually higher up for some reason. It just is. So if you go higher up, see, but then you got stuff like this. This is a major rock here. And so anything under there. See, there's the fall of the major rock, but there's a bottle or something under here. Mostly bricks, though. Let's go on this side again. There might be something over here. I'm not betting on it, but there's a lot of dirt here. This is a little jar, you can see that. There's broken and a lot of burned. We're going to move somewhere else if I don't find anything substantial here, like soda, something that'll keep me occupied. This is all going to be there's something, another one of those little jars. They're all over, and the common ones I don't keep. They're just too common. There's something right there. Don't know what it is. Another plane. See, as you get into the 1940s, that's a problem. 1930s and 40s. Glass making, like everything else, became very easy to just standardize everything, and that's exactly what they did. And so the variety that you'd have in 1900s dump doesn't. Another ketchup. it doesn't show up here. These dumps are basically the same. You're going to find the same thing looking the same way all the time. So I'm not really too concerned about finding anything very important here. Well, as you can see, live digs don't work too well. Here's another jar. Let me, that's pretty though. That's a nice looking jar. Let me keep going. I'll find something and I'll show you. Okay, there we go. Well, I'll document this blue bottle coming out of here. It probably is a promo, but I'm not sure. And it's cracked anyway, so it's a plain blue with a hole in it. Well, why? We'll never know. And there's a top of a Coke, so we know there's Cokes in here. We know there's a big hunk of crap here. There's a bottle here. Let's get her out. Probably another I call them worthless flasks, but it's not. And it's nothing though. Oh, it is. Of course. What do we have? But a Rikers medicine. Big medicine. I never heard of this one before. This is a new one on me. So this might be good. I don't know the name of this company. Trademark. Oh, it's a Raleigh. Okay, I know this one. Okay, we got a Raleigh. That one came out of here. There's a Coke broken here somewhere. So, are we getting into a layer where there are bottles? I don't know. They're in this, seem to be in this area. There's a bottle right there. And it looks like a soda. So we're going to try to dig it out. Okay. Of course, it was a beer and a soda. It was actually, oh no, but it was broken along with this one right here. Bricks, broken bottles. That was another jar. Bricks. Okay, well, seeing a little bit of what I'm into here. Let's look right here. Huh. What's this? London. Why, it's a little Gordon's gin bottle. That's cool. I like that. Little tiny Gordon's. Gordon's gin. Okay, well, let's put me on the board with something decent. Nothing to write home about, but better than what I thought I'd find. Gordon's gin. Let me shut you off and I'll be back. Not totally skunked yet. I've got that alcohol bottle rubbed with the best there. She came out there. It was the name of this one is Merrill's. So that is possible a good bottle. Nothing wrong with it. So we got on the board with the Merrill's and put that over there. Hell, better than the Raleigh's. And Raleigh's are so common, they're not even worth digging. This dump is so industrial that the stuff that you find in here are the bottles that you find in here are in piss poor shape. beside being also not so interesting. But like I said, there are, you can see there's hunks of rust everywhere. Big hunks of rust. In between, there are jars and bottles, most of them down here, pretty much melted. That one, here's one. What is this? It is cork top, and it's some kind of strange vinegar, but no embossing, but it's a interesting looking bottle. I put that over there. I don't know what. These little bottles that I find that are interesting are generally what I collect, so I save them for people who don't dig, who like stuff to put in their window, and that's why I do it. That's why I even bother with them. Other than that, I leave them here because they have no value, and that's my opinion anyway. Now I dig straight down. When I dig a dump, I dig usually it's 6 foot long, 2 or 3 foot wide, and I go down as far to the bottom as I can. I don't tunnel. I think that's not only ridiculous to do, but it's dangerous. I mean, I've dug for 50 years, and I've been buried up to my waist, and I'm gonna tell you something. I dig by myself. It's a therapeutic thing for me. It's not a social thing, so I don't have partners. But there's a downside to that, and that's if you get in trouble, there's nobody to help you out. So I learned that early in my digging career, that if you're digging by yourself, stay safe away from especially things that are gonna take over and knock you down, like getting under the ground. I'm not a mole, I'm a bottle digger. And people who mole wind up permanently in the ground someday if they don't watch it. And those who do that, all I can say is good luck to you, because someday you're going to end up in real bad shape. See, I'm coming up with stuff. There's a lot of stuff in here. 90% of it, though, is totally useless. And so I'm not knocking myself out here. I'm just not. I'm already knocked out, after all. I'm over 65, so I'm lucky to say I could do this anyway. Most people my age aren't digging 6-foot holes unless they're doing it for themselves to lay in. The contravirus here has slowed things down for everybody. Nobody's out doing much. I'm out in the woods, so I'm not expecting to meet anybody, except, I don't know. Here, we're coming up to stuff here. This virus is a bad thing, and people are panicking about it, and I understand why, because it's a killer. But you know, life goes on, and I try to keep going to the best of my ability. I grew up in the day of polio and tuberculosis. Those things were common back in the 40s and the 50s, and even in the 60s. TB was still a big thing, so, and it is in some countries even today. But here's the bottle. Not even a Listerine. I don't know what that is. It's a little box. This, oh, look what that is. Half of a baby face. Huh. Too bad. I don't need a half a face of a kid. Here's another bottle. But I'm going to bore you with this stuff, so that's another one of those jars that are pretty, but they have no character outside of the fact that they're made to be disposed of. There's another no name, no shame jar. So anyway, there's a green thing that's broken. Of course, anything interesting is broken. Another big jar falls out, and it looks like it's a nice one. We might keep it. So there you have it. There's another jar up here. Let's try this one. And it is just a jar. So I got a little bit of pocket of stuff. If something interesting shows up, I'll let you know. Here we go. I've been wiping on this bottle, and it's finally to come out, and let's see what we got. It's a Big Frost. Probably no company name on it, but there it is. Big Frost soda. Common bottle for some people. Not for me though, you don't find them too much. So good for me. I found one soda, so I'm not skunked. Big Frost. Beer just fell out of here, and it looks like Pittsburgh Brewing. So this is pre-prohibition. This came out around probably 1918. Pittsburgh, probably this was imported, and so there you have it. Pittsburgh Brewing. Older than the dump, but part of the story here. So we got that. Pittsburgh Brewing. Well, this just came rolling out. A Pepto Gold. I mean, it's a newer one, probably the 40s, but as you can see, it is contains fluid ounces. Goods Pepto Mangin, whatever that was popular all the way up until 1940s, and that's pretty much where I'm at right now, in the deep 1940s. So you got to keep on going. Pepto Good. I'm about to get out of here, but I did find this one little blue and white, and it's a cool little marble. You can see it. It's clear with a blue streak in it. It's a corkscrew type, so it's really a nice little marble here. That's the only marble I found so far, but I got a little bit more to go, and I'm getting out of here for this. This is pretty much enough for the season. If I go out one more time, it's going to be a whole different dump. This one's sort of shot for now. There you go, a little marble.